Okay, so this is the Unit 3 rate of change thinking task. This is part 2 as well. So this is the integration with power rule. So first of all, integration, it is the algebraic method of finding the integral for a function at any given point on the graph. So what that means is that you're finding the integral of a function with respect to x. This means finding the area to the x-axis from the curve. So this is the exact opposite of taking a derivative. So when I was going through a bunch of examples online, I found a bunch of ones relating to velocity, acceleration, and time graphs. I like the one with the velocity time graph because that helped me understand this. So if we know the velocity of an object, like at any particular time, and then we would take the integral of that, it would then give us the object's position at that time. So whereas like if we were to take the derivative of that derivative at that point, it wouldn't give us the position, it would give us the instantaneous rate of change. And the integral will always just give you the distance at that time. So basically the integral format is, let's say we have our function f of x is equal to, what's the base function? Let's go with basic constant in front of x to the exponent n. The integral of this would then be this, of f of x. So the way that taking the integral works is you have your x with your constant in front, and you then add 1 to the exponent. Then you then take this, then divide by it as well. So n plus 1. Then to balance things out, you add a constant at the end. And this is literally the exact opposite of taking a derivative, because the derivative you're subtracting 1 off of here and you're trying to lower it down and lower it down. So first example, I have 6x to the 5th. Now, so the way that this works is if I take the integral of this, so I go like this, f of x is equal to, now, so you then take you keep your constant in front, so it would still stay as 6x, so to the 6, then you then take that take that, put it down here, and you add a constant. Then we can just simplify this down really quickly. 6 divided by 6 cancels out. You have x to the 6 plus a constant. If you go down here, do the same thing. So then we have two variables here. So we take our x, again, you add 1, divide by the same thing, plus, so now we have another one over here, so we have our 6. Our 6 is being multiplied by, let's say, like an invisible x, because it's x to the 0, which is just 1. So what you then do is you then do 6. If you add 1 to 0, you then become 1x. Then if you then divide by this imaginary 1, this would then still be 6x. So the next term, x cubed over 3 plus 6x would be the answer. Yeah, okay, we're good.